high alert following alleged strike in Syria. Islamic State video purports to show 2 Japanese hostages. Tel Aviv-bound flight at JFK clears a fly after bomb threat. And Ramat Gan zookeepers uncover a porcupine love affair. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News, the top stories for January 20th. In the aftermath of an alleged Israeli strike on Syria on Sunday, the IDF reportedly deployed a number of Iron Dome air defense batteries to the north last night. 6 Hezbollah operatives and 6 Iranian soldiers were reportedly killed on the strike on a military convoy in the Syrian town of Quneitra. Israeli military officials are on high alert in the face of Hezbollah threats to respond to the attack. Jihad Mouroniyeh, the son of late military commander Imad Mouroniyeh, was among those killed. Thousands of Hezbollah supporters attended his funeral yesterday in Beirut.
أهل المنطقة يفتخرون يعتزون بهذه الشهادة المباركة ويعتبرون بأن طريقنا طريق سليم في مواجهة العدو الصهيوني وأن منطقتنا دائما بوصلتها واضحة وصريحة في مواجهة الأعداء.
The latest video released by the Islamic State purportedly shows 2 Japanese hostages and a message to the Japanese government.
To the Prime Minister of Japan, although you are more than 8,500 kilometers away from the Islamic State, you willingly have volunteered to take part in this crusade. You have proudly donated 100 million to kill our women and children, to destroy the homes of the Muslims. So the life of this Japanese citizen will cost you 100 million. And in an attempt to stop the expansion of the Islamic State, you also donated another 100 million to train the Murtadeen against the Mujahideen. And so the life of this Japanese citizen will cost you another 100 million.
On a visit to Cairo on January 17th, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe pledged around $200 million in non-military assistance for countries battling Islamic State. Japan's foreign ministry said it was checking the video to see whether the footage was genuine, while Abe, who is currently in Jerusalem on a tour of the region, responded to the video.
このように人命を盾にとって脅迫することは許し難いテロ行為であり、強い憤りを覚えます。2人の日本人に危害を加えないよう、そして直ちに解放するよう強く要求します。
A Tel Aviv-bound Delta plane from New York's JFK airport reportedly received a bomb threat last night, but was later cleared to fly. According to NBC, the threat was directed at Delta flight number 468. As this number is shared by the San Francisco JFK route as well as the JFK Tel Aviv route, both planes were searched after an anonymous caller said that an explosives device was on board. Both flights were cleared by authorities after passengers were evacuated from the planes. And zookeepers at Ramat Gan Safari were surprised to discover that a female porcupine has been holding secret rendezvous with a male caller from outside the zoo. Dorit the porcupine was rescued by the zoo and could not be released back into nature as she had previously been raised in a family home. After zookeepers started noticing porcupine droppings outside the holding area, they placed a camera there to check that Dorit wasn't escaping. What they discovered was that a male porcupine was visiting her every night for a few hours before running off to a hiding place. And that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more news from Israel. Until then, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studios.